Dr. Pepper, please sponsor us.
Yeah, please.
We consume a lot of you.
In these trying times, we need all the help we can get.
I feel like, did I miss a card? Yeah, there we go. A 9, Ariel, coming through.
Currently being quarantined due to coronavirus. You know how it be. I blame all the people who were memeing in the new year about the next plague. Like, you reap what you sow. Shouldn't have been memeing about the plague. Like, everybody should be memeing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the Roaring 20 stuff. At least alcohol's not banned this 20s.
Yeah, it's probably keeping most people sane right now in their households.
Yeah. I bought a whole thing of Grey Goose and I have not opened it yet. I lost a week of my life playing Animal Crossing.
I mean, my life hasn't changed all that much since the quarantine. I barely went outside to begin with. So, yeah, I'm alright. I mean, unfortunately though, I work a job that is hourly. So, like, my paychecks are definitely being affected by this because I'm not working as much.
Yeah. You would
as
think
I once was. So that's a little rough, but I do have savings.
Yeah.
So I can go a few months, like, I'll be alright.
I feel like with your job, they should at least guarantee a safety net pay a month. Do they not? Like, X amount of hours, you'll get paid even if they don't call you for that, because I feel like a little bit of that's not fair to you.
Well, I mean, they're kind of trying to do that now, but it's still, like, not sustainable, really, compared to, like, what I would be making actually working.
I guess I guess that model is more for commission people.
So yeah, they do that for, like, the on-call people, but it's really, like, not that much, really.
Yeah.
And now they're trying to do it for sorry.
No, that was me pushing it back.
They're trying to do it for everybody, not just the on-call people.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's weird times.
Yeah.
It's weird times if you work for an airline right now.
Strange times in the Berry Club.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of us too, like, with it getting worse in the U.S., like, we don't want to risk it too.
Yeah.
So it's like, you want to pick up these trips and, you know, work, but then you're also like, I don't want to expose myself.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the healthcare system being what it be, like,
Yeah.
it would cost more money for me to, like, have to go to the hospital and fight the coronavirus than it would if I just stayed home and didn't get a paycheck.
Yeah, and, like, your job too is, like, the forefront of where you're gonna get sick because, like, traveling for a lot of people gets them sick anyway. You're just more susceptible to it. Yeah, I'd rather you safe at home.
Yeah.
That way we can play together.
Yeah. We'll play all the games, all the quarantines.
And stare at Riku
Riku.
for hours, because
Just
who
stare.
knows if I can win that battle.
Yeah. Maybe that's what I should do. I should play Dream Drop Distance when I want to, like, do Twitch streaming like Nina's doing, but I haven't done it yet. I don't know what to play, and maybe Dream Drop. I'll be Riku. I'll just
do
be
it.
Riku.
And then we can bum on your streams.
Yeah. If you haven't seen Nina's streams, we're usually there anyway.
We do need to set up full party one too, just for like when we do party games and
But
stuff.
that's Nina's streams. We're already there.
Yes, but when, I mean, if we want to bum on Nina's streams or your streams, I'm chill with that. But I know we were kind of tossing that idea out.
Yeah.
Tossing that coin to that Witcher.
Oh, Valley of Plenty. That's a bop. I like that song.
I want to rewatch The Witcher because I actually didn't watch the last like 20 minutes, but I need to rewatch it.
His child surprise. Yeah, the last 20 minutes is kind of goofy because, like, I already forgot her name. He got the same child as a surprise, like, technically twice. Because, like,
I don't know, I didn't finish.
Well, like, the, like, woman, like, picked her. Isn't she just called Siri? I already forgot.
I don't know.
That woman, like, picked her up and, like, brought her to her house, and she's like, I always wanted a daughter, like, you can live with us. And then, like, her husband just happened to, like, run into Geralt, and Geralt helped him, and he's like, I'll give you a surprise, like, that which I don't know I have. So it's like, well, he didn't know he had her. Technically he did, because she's in his household. So you got her, like, twice. Like, it's just destiny. You can't get away from it.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't think I saw that yet. Because, like, the first time was that wedding, right? Technically?
Yeah, that wedding.
Okay.
I just, I mean, like, there's gotta be other things. Like, why does it have to be a child? Like, I'm sure there are other things, like, you have that you could give him.
They probably just...
But they're like, no, take this child.
No, they're like, you must be a daddy now. That's what's hot right now.
Yeah.
Daddies.
Yeah.
We should play...
God of War.
Well, that... on
Daddies.
stream, though. Dream Daddy.
Dream Daddy.
I have it. It's,
I haven't played it.
I've only played like an hour with Casey because we actually were recording it for our fourfold party like years before we actually started putting this together.
Oh, yeah. So, like, are you, like, a teenager and you're just dating all these daddies? Like...
No, you're the dad.
Oh, you're the dad.
You make your dad and you get to date other daddies, but you have a teenage daughter.
Okay, see, I don't know.
Yeah, it's even better.
I'm more down with that, yeah.
Yeah, so you make...
I just assumed, you know, every Otome game, you're like a teenager in high school.
No, you're a daddy. You get to make your daddy. And there's like Goku hair.
Daddies.
There's Goku hair you can play. It's great. And so, yeah, you get to date other daddies. And it looks like one guy kind of looks like a vampire. One kind of looks like a, what's it called? A werewolf, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know the stories. And there's like one guy's like a coffee shop owner. One guy's like kind of
he's the slice of life daddy.
Probably. There's one guy who's like that competitive type of dad, and like when you meet him, it goes into like this like Pokemon battle type thing where you're like trying to show up each other with like your daughter's like, this is what my daughter did. So this is what my daughter did, and I was just like, I hate you. I don't want to romance you. You're so mean. Like I don't want to pit our daughters against each other.
You don't want that, like, hate sex?
Well, he's, like, the bear type. Like, I like the coffee shop dude. He was cool.
I like the pretty boys.
Yeah, I'm a little shallow. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't
not that
like
I wouldn't, like...
men.
Not, yeah, oh, it's, like, it really depends. Like, if... I would totally go for him if he was, like, funny and sweet, but I just felt like I don't super like competitive people. Like, I am competitive, but, like, if that's all we talk about is just, like, going at each other's throats, like, nah. That's too long to be, like, active. Like,
It's just, like, when I was talking to Nina about reading Captive Prince, like, she was, you know, she was trying to read it, and she's like, every time, like, they described Damon, I just thought he was, like, the Hulk. It's like, he's not that huge.
The Hulk?
Yeah, she's like, he's the Hulk.
No.
He's not that huge.
He's like, I don't know what would be the best.
I don't know. It just cracked me up. That's like, Nina, no.
Oh my god, I'm such in Animal Crossing mode. I was like, how do I get my ladder to get up here?
You jump.
Did I get everything? Should we do another room?
Well, we didn't level up again, so probably, yeah. But yeah, that cracked me
This
up.
is the exit, right?
And I mean,
So
yeah.
we'd have to go one more. Okay.
Well, I mean, you can go out there. Oh, hello, friend.
What would be the best? We were talking about Captive Prince. What would be the best example for like him? Maybe like a Thor kind of body.
Maybe, yeah.
Like not Endgame, but like regular Thor, kind of bigger.
I just want to know how Captain America, like, he's got the perfect body.
Yeah.
In my personal opinion, if we're talking about the Marvel men, like, man, how are you a real life human being?
That's him. No, that's Evans?
Yeah.
There's so many Chris's. Who's Kirk? Chris
Kirk?
from Star Trek.
Star Trek?
Yeah. That's what Chris is that one?
Chris Pine?
Pine, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was getting Pine and the other one confused for a second. I was like, who's what Chris?
There's a lot of Chris's.
Just like someone be a Chris with a K or something. Help us out.
Chris with a K. There's Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Chris Pine, Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
I like Chris Pratt.
I do too. There's like a lot of controversy with him right now, which...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, I don't pay attention. I don't have cable, and I don't use my internet to like to do anything productive. So,
Well, I just like hear all the gossip on Twitter, and half of it's like...
what is news?
Yeah. Well, half of it's like... Sometimes people are bad people adjacent, and that just makes them terrible people. And it's like, some people just don't want that drama, and they're just... I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a bad person adjacent, you're a bad person. It's like, that's not how the world works all the time, but alright.
Yeah,
Okay, let's go that way.
but yeah, what's going on with Chris Pratt right now?
Last thing I knew was, like, well, there's that whole, like, not to get dark with, as we're playing a Disney game, but, like, all those higher-ups, like, taking advantage of the children and stuff. And, like, apparently they hosted one of the parties that, like, these Disney people were at. So that's kind of like when he was dating, or when he was still married to Anna Faris. So it's like all he said, she said from years ago. So I'm like,
I guess do the big boy, the +2.
Okay.
Mighty darkness.
so it's a little bit of like, even though you host a party, like, you're not gonna know everything going on, but also it's like you
Yeah.
could know. So it's like,
Yeah, we don't know.
yeah, you can't just assume. But yeah, so that was the last thing I heard about him. I still, like, I enjoy him. Like, I really love Star-Lord and stuff. But
Yeah, I like Star-Lord.
it's like until facts actually come out.
Speaking of, like, when's the new Guardians movie gonna come out?
I don't know. I want to see it because, well, technically, Gamora's back, right? Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Endgame was whack.
It's not his Gamora. It's another Gamora.
That's true. He just has to, like,
But she you know,
she just has to notebook it and
You
make
can't-
it fall in
you
love
can't-
again. Her fall in love again.
you can't resist a good himbo.
He is a himbo. That is appropriate use of that word. I was mad that Endgame made Star-Lord a little more stupid than he normally is.
Yeah, I didn't like that either.
It's like, I know he's dumb, but he's...
He wouldn't have been that dumb.
Yeah.
But anyway, Endgame. I just didn't like Endgame because pretty much like everything could have like been all right. I don't know. I think it's a moral dilemma because I understand that Iron Man wanted his daughter to live, but like you could have went all the way back to the moment like everybody disappeared. And,
That's exactly how I felt.
you know.
I thought it was so selfish, and it's like, you would have lived, and she was already pregnant. Like, you would have had your daughter. Like, you could have had all those years again. Like,
yeah, it's I don't know, man.
I thought it was, I don't know. I thought it was dumb. I was like, go
No,
back
yeah.
to the first one. Like, I'm glad you're on the same page as
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. But I guess for him it was like a trolley experiment, and he just chose his daughter.
Yeah.
Because she loved him 3,000. Yeah.
But it's like she still would have been there.
Yeah. But here we are. The after effect in
Unless it meant
Far From Home.
unless it meant like he wouldn't have survived it. But
I feel like we're having like the people who are in school right now are kind of having like a Far From Home experience. Like, are you gonna graduate, or do you have to redo a whole another year of school? Like, you know.
yeah.
It's an interesting time to be alive
I
right
just
now.
jumped over him. What? Yeah, it is. It's all the like, I don't know. I do think it's nice because like I think we had this speaker for my work does this like speaker event thing, and we had the speaker talk about like the power of being bored and stuff. Like when you walk away from everything, like that's when you get your creativity. Like that's kind of like why we have shower thoughts and like in the bathroom, because you know we're kind of disconnected, and I think
Get
this
that
is
experience.
I'm trying. Sorry, I wasn't yelling at you. But like, so like with all these kids like at home and stuff, like we're getting all these like people making silly things, and like we're getting a lot more creativity back, which is nice. I feel like it sucks to be home, but like people are making stuff more.
Yeah, I don't understand TikToks.
I don't either.
Speaking of making things,
I don't.
all the young people with their TikToks.
That was me with. I know.
Get the card.
You guys were big on Vine, but like that, I never. Like I watched a couple, but mostly I know Vines now because of you guys, because that was me like.
Well, like I don't know though, because I feel like an old person, because it's not like I actually had like went on Vine, or I don't have a TikTok.
Oh,
I just watch all these things on YouTube like some old person. Like I saw it on the YouTubes. I think that, so the thing that like I don't like about TikToks is like a lot of it is text. So like a lot of times like we'll put on the like Vine compilations and just like just have it as background noise, and you know what's happening because they're all talking and shit, you know, like doing the whole like what are those and stuff. But in TikToks, it's like you don't know what's happening because it's all text.
Yeah.
Like, so you have to actually watch a TikTok video, and I don't know how I feel about that.
It's a lot of concentration.
Yeah, like you have to read the text on the screen and then respond with, haha, I do that.
Yeah, I think I downloaded Vine like like the week before it shut down. I was like, oh, I'm so behind.
Man, yeah. Well, I told you, like, when YouTube first became a thing, I just assumed because it was the 2000s that, like, it was spelled like I'm hearing all my classmates talk about it, so then I go home and I get on my, like, you know, shared computer because you didn't have individual computers.
Oh, yeah, and you had to be like, Mom, get off the phone.
I get on that and I just type in, like, AU and tube, because I just assumed since it was the 2000s it had to be something stupid like that. Like, you didn't spell later, you spelled L8.
It's
and so I typed that in and like hit search and nothing came up. It took me like a minute to
like,
be
are
like,
they pranking me?
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, it's just YOUTUB. Like,
That's so
good times.
Animal Crossing is making me type like that because you only get like limited characters when you send people stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm like going back to 2000 text.
Yeah.
But on that note, that kind of reminds me, did you ever like there was that site when we were kids where you would like pretend to like ask the site a question, and you would like hit a period and then you'd write the answer, and then you would pretend to write the rest of the question, and then you would hit enter and it would answer the question, and your friend would be like, oh, how does it know that? But like, it was that weird. Did you ever do that?
No.
Oh,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god, I'll have to find it. I forgot what it was.
Remember when we just spent that whole, like, evening asking Akinator if he knew who, like, obscure Naruto characters were?
I remember that night fondly.
Remember Akinator, guys?
Akinator's great.
He knows.
He knew who Sora from Naruto
Yeah,
was.
Sora from Naruto. Good time.
What a fun night.
Yep. Good time. And then you could do you know, do people still talk to strangers?
Like on
So
Meggle?
yeah,
I think
so-
that's still a thing. I think you just get a lot of penises.
I never did.
Do you get flagged for saying that word?
I never did the video chat, so
Oh.
like I avoided that.
ASL? I remember just in high school, like, with Kat, just doing that.
Yeah, so you know, talk to strangers.
Mm-hmm.
Good times. What else did I do on the internet?
I like really wish I could find it. I don't know if I've said it on here before, but I used to be on ElfQuest forums, and I feel like my username had something to do with like Skywise, one of the characters, and then like I got in trouble for forwarding remember those chain emails? I sent one because I didn't want to die or whatever, and one of them went to my cousin, and I got grounded because they're like, why would you send this to your cousin? I'm like, well, I didn't want to die, and then I couldn't go on ElfQuest forums
they're
anymore,
real.
and I never came back, and I don't know who my friends were.
I just like those chain emails where it's like the first sentence is like, you can't stop reading this now. Like you have to read the whole thing.
Right? Or, this guy will come and murder you in your sleep. They
were bad when they were like, your mom's gonna die. Like, that's bad, man.
Right?
Like, you know, you can't just be like putting moms are sacred.
Yeah. That's like stepping on a crack.
Yeah.
Break your mom's back.
Moms are sacred. You can't just be messing with people's moms like that.
Also, I just want to say,
Can't be
like,
threatening people's moms like that.
I want to say, too, a little bit to my mom. I know she'll never watch this, but, like, if she does support me watch this, like, I remember being grounded from that, and I was really sad because, like, I couldn't do stuff. But more importantly, now that I'm an adult, I'll be like, why would you ground me? I was terrified from that chain email. Like, I didn't know any better.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, oh, you did something wrong. Like, explain to me what was wrong. I didn't know. I thought
you were saving your life.
Yeah, I thought someone was gonna murder me.
In the meantime, it's like, fuck my cousin. You put your cousin at risk.
Sorry, Jackie, I didn't know better. She loves me still, I think.